Have you ever felt it, that exact moment when your brain just short circuits? Like someone fired a bolt of lightning straight into your chest. Your heart's going crazy. Your thoughts are gone. And you have absolutely no idea what just happened to you. You feel like you are floating. Nothing makes sense. But somehow, everything feels perfect. Here is the thing though. What if I told you, none of that is actually love? Not yet, anyway. What you are experiencing is your brain running a very specific, very chaotic chemical experiment. And you, my friend, are the lab rat. Welcome to the neuroscience of love. Your brain, the moment it detects someone interesting, starts mixing chemicals like a bartender who has had one too many shifts. Fast, reckless, and absolutely no chill. The first thing it throws into the mix? Dopamine, the molecule of reward, of craving, of I need more of this right now. It is the same chemical that fires when you win something, when you get a notification, when the slot machine lands on jackpot C. And right now, that jackpot is a text message from one specific person. Which is why you are awake at 3 a.m. staring at your phone like it owes you an answer. Completely aware that this is ridiculous. Completely unable to stop. Then comes norepinephrine. Think of it as your body hitting the emergency alert button. Heart racing. Palms sweating. Brain suddenly very, very awake. You forget to eat. You zone out in the middle of conversations. You are physically present, but mentally, you have already left the building. And serotonin, the chemical that normally keeps you calm and rational, crashes hard. Scientists found that people newly in love have serotonin levels close to people with OCD. That is not a metaphor. That is a lab result. Which explains why you are analyzing every single word they said, every punctuation mark, every emoji, every response time, like a detective who is completely lost the plot. You check your phone. Nothing. You check again. Still nothing. You put it down. You pick it back up. You know it is not going to change. You check anyway. Researchers actually have a name for this state. They call it, and I am not joking, temporary insanity. Officially documented. Scientifically stamped. Because here is what is actually happening inside your head. The part of your brain responsible for critical thinking, risk assessment, and rational judgment, it goes quiet. The prefrontal cortex, your brain's CEO. The part that says, wait, think about this carefully, it basically clocks out. The switch just flips off. And suddenly, you are making decisions with the emotional part of your brain instead of the logical one. Which explains a lot, honestly. You become genuinely blind to red flags. Not because you are dumb, but because your brain is literally filtering them out. You are walking around in a love-induced haze and everything looks fine. There is a massive red flag right there, waving loudly. And you do not even turn around. And if you do notice it, your brain just reframes it. Suddenly, it is not a red flag. It is a quirk. It is cute. It is part of their personality. The flag shrinks. The problem disappears. Your brain did that, not logic. So here is the question that actually matters. If love is just chemicals, does it fade? Well, Back in prehistoric times, attraction was not random. Your brain was running compatibility checks, health signals, genetic diversity, survival probability. Your ancestors were doing due diligence before committing. And when they found a match, they bonded. They built something. They kept the species going. One messy, chaotic, chemical decision at a time. Love, at its core, was always a survival mechanism, wrapped in feelings, disguised as magic. But here is where it gets interesting. Around 12 to 18 months in, the chemistry starts to shift. The dopamine rush slows down. The norepinephrine settles. The pink, fizzing chaos of early love starts cooling into something quieter, something different. And a lot of people panic at this point. They think something broke. They think the love is gone. They start questioning everything. But your brain is not broken. It is just upgrading. Meet oxytocin, the bonding molecule. The one that does not spike and crash. It builds slowly, quietly over time. It is what fires between a mother and her newborn, between close friends who've been through real things together. It is the chemistry of trust, of safety, of I do not need to perform around you. It is you on a couch, completely comfortable in silence. No anxiety, no performance, just presence. And when oxytocin is strong, that is when real security forms. Not the desperate kind, the grounded kind, the kind that does not need constant reassurance to feel real. The blindfold comes off, and what you see is not less. It is actually more, because now you are choosing clearly, not just chemically. That is what long-term attachment really is. Not a fading feeling. It is an anchor, settled, deep, stable in a way that the early rush never could be. So, what is love, really? Is it the heart, raw, irrational, overwhelming? Or is it the brain, calculated, chemical, evolutionary? The answer is both. And the moment they work together, that is when something real actually happens. Because love is not just a feeling. It is a full neurological event. Billions of connections firing, rewiring, adapting, all because of one person. Your brain, in all its chaotic brilliance, designed this system perfectly. Every phase has a purpose. Every chemical has a role. It all fits together. And the next time you are texting someone at midnight with your heart doing something embarrassing, just know. Your brain is working exactly as designed. Even your brain thinks this whole thing is worth celebrating. Because love, the real kind, does not just live in your chest. It lives in every single neuron that lights up when you think of that person. So here is my question for you. Which phase are you in right now? The dopamine spiral, the oxytocin quiet, or somewhere in between? Think about it. And if this video just explains something you have been feeling but could not name, well, that is exactly what storytelling science is here for. See you in the next one.